Hello, hello, what is up, my little SSSDLers? We're a little late on this one, but that's okay. I'm not in tip-top shape. My fault, my fault. But we're getting to it. We got a lot of games to watch. First off, we got a week 2 game, and then we got all the week. So we're just gonna get into it. Um, yeah, we got Mike versus Ryan. Mike's got Palafin, Shaman Sky, Ting Lu, Mian Xiao, Rotom Heat, and Mega Altaria versus Corviknight, Latios, Shaman, Terra Ambipom, Nidoqueen, and Terra Masquerain. Yeah, this is the week 2 game. It's coming along. Yeah, I did mention here in chat, first of all, kind of cowardly. We didn't bring Munchlax versus Ice Spice. It's kind of effed up. Anyways, Nidoqueen versus Rotom Heat. Rotom Heat just leads, and dang, like 36 is kind of, like, I feel like Nidoqueen's meatier than that. But just going to do that off rip. Ryan's going to get rocks off. He's going to get some leftovers recovery. He's going to get 2 of them even. As this comes in, eats a Sludge Wave. No poison for Ryan. He's going to switch into Shaman on potentially a ground move. We get Stealth Rocks up, which are, they're okay into Ryan's team. Nothing too crazy, though. I think Rocks being up for Mike is a good bit worse. Between, like, Altaria can't run boots, and then, like, Shaman doesn't want to run boots. Rotom doesn't love running boots either. And speaking of which, this Rotom isn't boots. He's going to get Toxicked. But since this is offensive Rotom, assuming since it doesn't have boots and it's doing that much damage to Nidoqueen, I don't think Toxic matters that much. Going to go back into Ting Lu, kind of a repeat of that first scenario. Same Sludge Wave, same stuff. Come on, Ryan. I feel like you could have predicted that. I'm playing. Gonna go back to Shaman. Same thing going here. Ruination this time instead of Stealth Rock, which is actually pretty bad. Ryan's gonna Synthesis up. Kind of rotating through the same 2 mons on each team. Okay, we got Latios out. Latios, that's a crit. I was gonna say that's a lot of damage for a resist. Little unfortunate. Gonna flip turn here, knock out Rotom. And Nidoqueen is coming back out. I feel like this is an easy Palafin flip turn. Yeah, if I'm Mike. Yeah, and then you just have to hard switch. I don't know. I didn't love that one. I do normally approve of 99% of Ryan plays, but I don't know. I would have gone something that punishes this like a teensy bit more. Like Ambipom. I don't know. Maybe there's a reason, though. Obviously, I never know the matchups as well as the people playing, so there's some stuff I'm going to say that's a little stupid, especially, like, you know, Ryan's going to point out to me that he can't because Ambipom is X, Y, or Z, or because this is X, Y, and A. Anyways, Surf in here. Surf! Ooh, that's kind of cool. I don't remember. I watched most of these games, but it's been a while, so just consider this a live reaction, you know? But Special Palafin, I know it does have solid special attack, but I do know its physical attack is a good bit better. But regardless, that's cool. We're going to eat that. I'm going to send in the Altaria. He's just going to heal up. Send back in Nidoqueen. Fire Blast doesn't Mega and hits the Fire Blast. Is there a reason not to Mega Evolve? So you can keep Natural Cure, I guess? I guess that's fair. If he was getting Toxic by... I like that. Now he's going to Mega... He's going to knock out Nidoqueen. I don't think Nidoqueen is too crazy to lose at this point. Going to bring in the GOAT, Ambipom, no Terra, and he's just going to kill with Axel. 3 Axel hits. And then brings in Ting Lu on the Axel already. Nah, but you can't stand there, especially when you got to switch in as good as Shaman. And now everything is free Toxic fodder. Oh, Ryan does miss the Toxic, though. It's unfortunate. Gonna get Ruinated again. You just click Toxic again or recover. Okay, he's gonna recover. Shaman versus Shaman action. Corv gonna come in. I'm sure it deals with this pretty well. Baton Pass, that's kind of fun. Into Palafin. Does Palafin, like, how much does it do? 29? Not enough. Drill Peck again. So this is the switch in? Yeah, Corv's kind of a problem at this point, huh? You lose Rotom. Yeah, I feel like this team just doesn't have enough for it. Rocky Helmet. Oh, this? Yeah. Ice Beam, gonna knock out the Shaman. Cool stuff. Masquerain, no boots. Masquerain is foul. I love it. Going to go into Ting Lu Anthony, Terra Water, Quiver Dance. Do you have Sleep Powder? Is that what you go for here? Or do you just do damage? That's a good amount of damage. Earthquake is going to kill though. That's sad. Rest in peace, Masquerain. Ambipomp's going to come out. Probably threatens with Axel at this point. Yep. Dang, Ambipomp's kind of fast. Gotta go Shaman. And then you just go Hardcore. Baton Pass, I like that. Good play by Mike. Get Palafin in. Yep, apply some pressure. And he's going to sack Latios. Wasn't sure if that was going to kill. But it did. Ambipom going to apply more pressure. And now you got to bring back in Shaman. And, I mean, if you Baton Pass on the Corv, I don't really think you have a way to kill Corv. So you just got to do damage with Shaman. Oh, he was Scarf Ambipom. I think I remember this now, yeah. Scarf Ambipom takes him out. He might have not known this in the game. That's my bad. I might have missed a point where that got revealed. He does live the return, though, which is pretty crazy. And he kills with CC, lives on 1. And Corv cleans up 2 weeks in a row. Dang! That almost kills? That's crazy. I wonder if, I don't know, 8% is a lot for it to be a roll. Like, if that was the lowest of low rolls, maybe, but I don't think it would have mattered because he was Life Orb. It would have ended in a draw. That would have been interesting. I don't know if my spreadsheet can handle a draw. I think technically Pokemon can't ever end in a draw, and it would have given the win. I don't know who it gives the win to. I've definitely had situations like that before. I think it would have given Mike the win, or James. I get tripped up. But yeah, Ryan stays 2-0, and we get to our actual Week 3 games now. This is going to be a long vid. This game was played very quick into Week 3, I remember. We got John. Okay, just reset me. We got John versus Chalk. We got Metagross. We got Muck Alola. We got Terra Gastrodon, Arcanine Hisui, Drifblim, which might be Terra. And Cincino, which also might be Terra. I can't remember. I haven't played him and I don't remember. Then Chalk's got Pangoro, Garchomp, Klefki, Golden Go, Mega Pinsir, and Blaziken. No Terras in this squad. Yeah, and let's see what we got cooking. This is Terra Ground Gastrodon. Parting Shot round 1 from Pangoro. I think that's good. Earth Power, he's going to eat that up. Good play by Chalk for sure. He's going to click Sword Stance. He doesn't think he has anything. Toxic? Definitely means he can't sweep. But he's going to Mega hit that return. Yeah. The return flying switching, I mean, it's just Metagross and Arcanine. I mean, if it's Intimidate Arcanine, it probably takes this on okay. I'm not sure how much Fighting Move does, but yeah, it's kind of tough. I feel like he might have forgot. Yeah, forgot about Aerialate. Makes sense, but definitely not the switch-in. This comes out, and this is a switch-in for sure. Wow! Lives the Quick Attack. Definitely a roll. That's cool. Clicks the Rock Blast for sure. Yep. That's cool. Chomp comes in. No Axel, so he must be choiced. Not sure into what, but I don't know why you'd click Rock Blast here instead of Axel. He's just going to set up rocks. Very Chalk of him. And tidy up here, I like it. You just tidy up until you die. I think you should just tidy up until you die. Wait, he's not choiced. Oh, you didn't have a better move than Rock Blast? To hit Chomp? You don't have normal move? I don't know. I guess you didn't want to die to Rough Skin. I guess that's fair, but he is going to end with no hazards, so that's good for John. Klefki's going to come in versus Metagross. Metagross is clicking Agility. Pretty obviously policy. So, yeah, and he's going to switch. Doesn't want to get T-Wave. There's the T-Wave. I feel like you go Gastro, though, for sure, right? Head Smash? Don't love that. Was he predicting something? I don't know. Head Smash doesn't look that crazy in this matchup. Like, if he was predicting a Flare Blitz, trying to catch... Blaziken resist both. I don't know what the point of clicking Head Smash was. Anyways, Flare Blitz, still 8 by Klefki, because Klefki is just like that. He's just going to set up hazards. Gets burnt, won't die though. And just going to get one more, because I don't think there's any more removal on this team. Yeah, these are the only 2 removal goons, and they're both dead. So now you got 3 spikes, a paralyzed Arcanine, a known set on Metagross. Don't know anything about Muck, but Muck sets are usually pretty predictable. And still a healthy Gastro. But it is a 4v4, but this is definitely like a pretty heavy chalk lead because of everything going. When he's got basically a fully healthy team besides Chomp. Chomp's going to come in. He's just going to set up rocks, which I think is very unnecessary. I do remember... I even typed it in chat. I can't remember if you guys can see it, but I mentioned the EQ switch-ins they're rough, and they are rough. You just click Earthquake here instead of Stealth Rock. Stealth Rock like doesn't move the needle like Earthquake does, so don't love that play by Chalk. And now you get Wisped, and now your whole Earthquake strat is a little worse. I don't think Chalk can really lose this game from this point, especially with Dragon Tail. That's very cool with all the hazards. But if you just click Earthquake there, you blow that up, and then you just click Earthquake until, you don't need to. I'm going to go Golden Go. Muck's going to come out. Muck is definitely a Golden Go answer. Taking that much damage is crazy from the hazards, though. Going to knock off a Choice Scarf. Goro, that's cool. Drain Punch. Into Drain Punch. Double Drain Punch action. We like that. Drain Punch again is going to knock this out. Leaves him with just 3. Yep, you got to go this. He's hoping for policy at this point, but yeah, Chalk's not going to fall for that. He's going Drain Punch. He's going to Agility again. If you, yeah, and he doesn't really even have something to hit Pangoro, and now knockoff kills. Knocks off the weakness policy. There it is. And you just got to bring in this now. It's going to live the knockoff. Might have been a roll. And he is going to get one more kill, so that's nice for John's differential. Terra Ground just for funsies. And Blaziken should, yeah, okay, 58%. Blaziken cleans up here. And Chalk advances to 3-0. And that's very cool. Go Chalk. Very happy to see him popping off. I like my guy Chalk. John got his first win last week. Hopefully he does well here in week 4, room form. Next game, we're cooking. We got Phoenix versus Mike. This is Mike's week 3 game. This is James. Every time just calling him Mike. James's 3rd week game. I think this was actually played before the week 2 game, but regardless, this game's a little special. I do remember this one being a little special. We'll see how it starts. I didn't watch the start of this game, so this will be completely new, but I do know how it ends. So lead Palafin into this. Good play by Phoenix not clicking T-Wave, I think. Like, it's very tempting to do versus that Palafin, but, I think he obviously switches out here. Not even a flip turn, no necessary. D-Gleam, I don't know if that's, like, too crazy, and he's still just going to spam D-Gleam, which I don't love. He's going to set up his rocks. And he's going to Volt Switch, so he's going to keep the rocks up for a little bit. Jirachi's going to come in. I forgot to introduce the Pokemon, but yeah. Slowking, double rocks up. Going to Wish Pass. Miss the Whirlpool. A little unfortunate, but he might have had U-turn. Not sure. Probably not if he's hard switching. He does have the Whirlpool going on this. Toxic, though, is unfortunate. Not going to be able to maintain that too long. I'm assuming this has Roost, so it definitely wins this. Yep, there's the Roost. Yeah, unless there's a freeze, Altaria wins this matchup like 100% of the time. I got no comments at the moment. Okay. He is going to finally switch into Screamtail. Do you have Encore, or do you just clicking Gleam? Wish. Okay. Stay healthy. I don't love Gleaming into this. I feel like you gotta find something that get. I don't know if there's a play that gets you more momentum. You do have Encore, that's good. Yeah, I don't know. The Rotom Heat matchup on this 6 I'm looking at is pretty rough. But, I mean, even going hard into Greninja on, like, pretty obvious defog is what I would prefer. But I trust he was making a good play. He is defogged. And we're just going to do this for a bit, huh? He's going to switch into Palafin. He's going to get a little bit of chip. Going to get his rocks up. And take a flip turn, crit. A little unfortunate. Sucks to lose that much on Screamtail. This is going to come in. Probably threatens this at this point. Going to go hard Electrode. Jeez, that's a lot of damage. Got Munchlax in the back. No Protect. This is like Protect, Leech Seed substitute maybe. Volt Switch. Get in Screamtail again. You're just hoping to get healthy at this point. You're going to click Wish here, I'm assuming. Or Rocks if you really want your Rocks. But this is going to threaten you a little bit. You don't have Protect, so you do have to play this a little risky. He's going to get the drop, very likely, but going to get it. He's going to Volt Switch here. Another nice play. Keeping the momentum in his hands. Stealth Rock. Pain Split. That's all 4 moves there. Back into Jirachi, another Wish. You can definitely, I think you definitely eat one, but he's not going to. Gonna go Electrode. Oh, Heal Block. Heal Block from Psychic Noise is cool. He does get the T-Wave off. Okay. Protect, Volt Switch, T-Wave, Giga Drain. Okay, that's a cool set. He's finally gonna Volt Switch out. Back into Screamtail on the Psychic Noise. Psychic Noise is really problematic. And comes back in the Rotom Heat, and we just have the same... Rotom Heat always comes in on this, and this doesn't need to switch out, but it always comes in. It's going to go Palafin. Yeah, I mean, he's slowly getting it down, but it has Pain Split, so it doesn't matter. It's going to live the Wave Crash on 1%. I mean, you click Volt Switch here, probably. Yep. You gotta go Gren at some point. There it is, finally. You got Gren in. Munchlax is gonna come in, the Destroyer of Worlds. He's gonna eat that Surf. And Toxic is revealed on Munchlax. He's gonna Whirlpool it. Body Slam. Even with Whirlpool, you might get this low enough. Oh, it's called Rest. Shit. That's rough. Oh yeah, because it doesn't get Slack off. It would definitely run it. It would actually probably be a pretty crazy Mon. But yeah, you gotta run Sleep Talk sets. Gets the Toxic off of it. I'm gonna go back into Jirachi. Stone Axe. Rocks are already up. It's gonna X Scissor. How much is that gonna do? 37. Doesn't get paralyzed. Psychic Noise. Trailblaze, I do like a Trailblaze. But what can you do with it? He does get paralyzed. But because of the Wish, can kind of afford another no crit on the X Scissor. Unfortunate. Not unfortunate, but we are on turn 44 with no deaths. It's pretty intense. But just a lot of Wish passing and healing over here. And slowly all of his Mons are getting chipped. Definitely a pretty losing position just because of how healthy he's staying. Jirachi is low, and the Rocks have done enough damage to these guys. And Palafin's even kind of low, but I don't know. I guess Phoenix isn't in the worst spot ever, but the Toxic really getting spread is kind of rough. I got to keep this one going. He's gonna Volt Switch. He's gonna live. That's a little unfortunate. That could have been a kill. Could have been our first kill. Screamtail's gonna come in. It's not gonna kill with D-Gleam. Ugh. It's not gonna kill with D-Gleam. That's brutal. You definitely would have liked that if you're Phoenix. And I'm sure that's a roll. He's missed out on quite a few rolls in this game, it feels like. Gren's going to come in again. Gren Hydro Pump? He's not going to run it. Hard Munchlax. I feel like this is okay. Hurricane, how much is this going to do? Get the Confuse. Sleep Talk, he's going to get the Body Slam and the Para. That's really unfortunate. He says he misclicked, not sure. I don't know, I wouldn't say that's your bad. He's going to get back healthy again. Getting Parrot is pretty rough. And yeah, I just don't know how you really deal with Munchlax at this point, because it's just going to rest again. Confused. And it's just going to rest again. And until this finally clicks Body Slam, this is the turn I joined, turn 60, I was excited to see Munchlax, little did I know. Hits us up in Confusion, and he gets paralyzed on the one turn, something actually could have switched some momentum in Phoenix's side. A little unfortunate again. Wouldn't have killed, no way. And there's the Body Slam finally off the Sleep Talk. Took a while. Cleaver's going to come in, but at this point I feel like you don't have the necessary means to break through Munch. Yeah, he's going to Roost up. Dang. I know it's thick fat, but dang. 16. Yeah. And I think at this point he's going to wake up and he's going to rest, and then I think Phoenix forfeits here pretty soon, unfortunately. Another Toxic. All but two of his Pokemon are statused right now. I feel like you might have been able to beat this with the Encore Scream Tail, but I'm not sure. But he does, yeah, he throws in the towel right here. And because of that, we give all 6 kills to Munchlax, which I don't know if that's the appropriate measure, but we're going to do it anyways. Yeah, a little bit stally strats here, which is it's not as fun, I'll tell you that. But it's cool to see 1-pointer Munchlax pop off with no Terra. It's cool. But yeah, I felt bad for my guy Phoenix for him to get railed like this by boring strats. Much more fun to see people get railed by fun strats. But, you do what you do to gotta win, and you always gotta be prepared. So, it goes both ways. A little disappointed in Phoenix for not being prepared for this. A little disappointed in James for running this bullshit. So, yeah. And we're 3 games in? Oh my god. Still got 5 more. Okay, now we got Sam versus Yurpert. I promise that's the longest one, though. Sam's got Iron Valiant, King Gambit, Lando T, Tentacruel, Zarude, and Terra Arboliva versus Yurpert's Darkrai, Megalop, Terra Floatzel, Iron Leaves, Skeledirge, and Manaphy. This was a fun one. I think I got to watch most of this one. I think it was at work. Lead Lop, he's done that a couple times. Gonna versus the Zarude. Gotta be scared of the U-turn, of course. Nope, just gonna fake out. Rocky Helmet, that's very cool for Sam. That's very good momentum for him. And he's going to U-turn again, which, just some advice, if you know something has Rocky Helmet, I guess it can be kind of worth it because Tentacruel doesn't have recovery, but I think hard switching is probably just better in this situation. He's going to bring out Booster Iron Leaves turn 2, which honestly, I respect it. Balls to the wall. And honestly, Iron Leaves has a pretty nice matchup here. Psychic move on Val, fighting move. You don't have anything extremely good for Lando, but grass move is still good enough. Same psychic move, fighting move on the last 2. Leaves kind of dicks on everything a little bit. And because Lando, especially if you don't know the Lando set, and this is already chipped, hey, Sam's gonna Toxic Spikes, which is very good against no poison type and no removal. So I do like that play. And then he's going to go hard Lando T. If this thing was Adrenaline Orb or Clear Amulet, I guess you can't because you have to be booster energy. Duh, my dumbass. So ignore me. But he's still going to get to +1 off Sword Stance. And if you just, I don't know. I think Yurtbert should have waited to bring this in until Lando was chipped, right? Like, it didn't need to come out turn 2 versus Tentacruel. You don't have great answers for Tentacruel with this 6, but with the potential that Leaves has to win this game, and it still kind of does. I don't know how much Leaf Blade does. It doesn't kill this by any means, but he just Sword Stances again, which you just can't do with Iron Leaves. You play Iron Leaves enough. I drafted him once. You play him enough, you know you can't get greedy versus any mon that could potentially in a Stratosphere have a bug move. Because you're just going to get popped. This thing cannot live a bug move no matter what. So Iron Leaves could have done some serious work there, and it won't now. Terra Poison, he's going to Break. I like that. I think Low Kick might have killed Loki. I feel like Kingambit's kind of heavy. Into a Kowtow Cleave. He's going to leave this on 3%. I feel like this is a pretty obvious Sucker Punch, but I don't think there's anything you really do about it. If you're Floatzel, you just sack here. And there is the Sucker. Yeah, I think Low Kick would have killed. I'm sure this might have been a roll, though. Kowtow Cleave, I do like the Acid Armor hard on this, because, like, I think it's fine for Sam to keep clicking. I don't know what your Manaphy answers are. Especially with this low, like, who cares? But I do, so I don't care what Sam's doing here, but I do really like the Acid Armor play, especially if you have Take Heart, is what I was thinking in the moment. And then this turn he has Take Heart, and I'm like, okay. And if you have, like, Signal Beam or something, oh, this is Terra Dragon. Store Power, just, dang, that is just not a lot of damage. Sam misses the Leech Seed, which is unfortunate for him. A little bit of J-Fluck. And his Take Heart again, which, I don't know, you might just have to start doing damage, or you might have to start switching. Like, I know it's hard to switch out when you're a +2 defense, +1.5, +1.5, you know? But you're such healthy, and you're not even poisoned, and you have a Skeledirge in the back, or I don't think you can win this interaction. I don't think it's possible to ever beat a Pokemon that has Leech Seed up, and it's going to be hitting you super effective. I don't know, it just gets so much HP back, and now you have to switch, like, you just should have switched the turn before. Gonna eat this Giga Drain for sure. And you're gonna get Wisp off, I don't think it matters too much. He's gonna miss another Leech Seed, which is brutal. Absolutely brutal. And I do like the Hex, I do like the Hex burn. But once again, Leech Seed is just like the most broken defensive move of all time. It's gonna go hard into Zarude and take 50%. But you're going to die to Knockoff every time. I mean, you might, if you're like, I don't know. You just got to assume you're dead there. Darkrai's going to come in. Sludge Bomb is going to knock him out. Okay. We're back. All those Pokemon are Jaden name. Just realized that just now. Anyways, Darkrai comes in, clicks Sludge Bomb. And then Sam goes into Val here. Yeah. Sam clicks Val here, and he is Choice Scarf, I know this, so he thinks he's faster than this Darkrai. But, Darkrai is also Choice Scarf, so, goodbye Iron Valiant. Then comes in Tentacruel, the only thing which switches in pretty well. Clicks Sludge Wave here. At this point, it's going to be kind of hard for Manaphy to set up. Yep. Giga Drain. I think Lando kind of just wins at this point. Like pivoting between Lando and... I might have kept that alive. I don't know. Lando comes in. Obviously, he's got Scrappy. No Axel. I guess you do have to be worried about Axel. He's going to knock him out with U-Turn. Sends in Arboliva, which probably beats Darkrai unless it's got Ice Beam. Does have Ice Beam. It's going to do a good amount. Giga Drain. He's going to get his harvest. He's going to get back to healthy. And yeah, he definitely wins here with one more move. There it is. So Sam picks up his first win, 3-0 win versus Yerpert. Definitely think the Iron Leas could have gone really hard this game, and I think it would have been fun. I think the Manaphy could have gone really hard this game, but overall, well played by Sam for the most part. And yeah, he comes home with his first win. Happy for my guy. Now we've got Abastia versus Fable, Ursuluna BM, Entei, Munkadori, Lycanroc Dusk, Iron Hands, Kieran Black versus Gliscor, Torkoal, Chi-Yu, Iron Treads, Walking Wake, and Lilligan Hisui. We got lead Gliscor versus Monkey Dory running some fake out, which I don't love faking out Gliscor because I don't know, he wants that. He wants that. That was a very productive turn for him. Should have just parting shotted turn 1, I feel like. Gonna go here, gonna take the Earthquake hard. Why does Lycanroc come in here? Unsure. Lycanroc comes in and it just switches out. I'm not sure what you were expecting. U-turn? I don't know. Ursuluna BM on the Protect. Now they're both in. Blood Moon is going to do a lot to Gliscor. Oh, crit? Crit into doing 100? That's crazy. That's unfortunate for Fable. You have to bring out Wake now. No booster. Iron Hands. I'm assuming this is AV. That damage, I'm probably leaning AV on that damage. Not 100% sure. Gonna go hard Torkoal, which is a pretty good answer here, honestly. Volt Switch. Keep his momentum up, get Ursuluna back in. I mean, this matchup, kind of just playing with Ursuluna is just how to get Ursuluna in and win. He's going to click Blood Moon. He's going to obliterate another Mon. This is going to come in again. Now he's got the Photosynthesis. Special attack. This is going to do a lot more this time. Yep, there it is. Going to leave him on 13. Fake out. Double fake out is fun. Draco misses the Draco. That's unfortunate. And then the Drain Punch. He's going to be healthy enough to probably live something here. So now you've got to switch. That's really unlucky, honestly. That's really, really unlucky. Drain Punch here. 24 is kind of a lot. I feel like this isn't max Fizz Death. Volt Switch in 17. Ursaluna's going to come back in. Eat this Body Press. Good play by Fable for sure. Going to click Earth Power. Knock this out. Now you only... and that's... I don't love sacking Torkoal there. Purely because like your win condition is probably Walking Wake. And it can't be the win condition without... So I probably would have sacked Iron Treads. There might be a reason you don't sack Iron Treads, but it's probably what I would have done there. Or even Chi-Yu. He's going to get a KO there, though. On the biggest threat. He's got Booster Thing. He's going to catch him on the Sludge Bomb, which is good. And he's going to get another KO via Earthquake. And actually, the Tread switch-ins are not fantastic. So maybe actually don't sack Treads when I said... But the Chi-Yu switch-ins are still very real. And since your booster speed, which I really like in this matchup, I mean, if you get an Iron Head flinch, which you don't, and he's substitute, that's pretty sucky for you. Icicle Spear. Definitely not going to kill. Yep. Earthquake, another kill for Treads. Okay, Treads doing good. This probably lives in an Earthquake if I had to guess. Oh, just barely. Just barely. That's probably a roll, too. He's going to die to Recoil. Chi-Yu's going to come in, but I think Lycanroc probably just cleans here. Cell Rock kills. Makes sense. This is going to come in, and I'm sure this dies to whatever move this has. There's the close combat. A nice quick game. I like that. And Abastia picks up his first win. Ursaluna popped off. Like the defensive Iron Hands. I don't know what we were doing like turn 3 with Lycanroc and on Gliscor. I'm not sure what it does. I don't even know if it has Ice Fang. It might, but even still, bad to switch in. But honestly, I feel like Fable didn't play too bad this game. I probably would have preserved the Torkoal over Chi-Yu. Especially like, yeah, Chi-Yu versus Lycanroc is just such a bad matchup even at this point in the game. So I would have sacked it a little earlier probably. But hey, who knows? I could be wrong. Next, we got, oh, brother. We got me versus Wacka. This is a short one, so we'll just get into it. I've got Terra Knacklestack, Mega Scissor, Primarina, Roaring Moon, Clodsire, and Terra Meloetta versus Dragapult, Ursaluna, Zapdos, Ninetales Alola, Iron Crown, and Terra Alola Sandslash. Let's just start. I even said before my game that he was going to lead Zapdos, and I knew that Zapdos was my biggest problem, so I don't know why I didn't lead Clodsire. I feel like Clodsire was a much better lead. I go hard because I don't want to take... And then, okay, this is where shit gets dicey, right? Curse Zapdos. Very wacka. Very wacka of him. And I'm actually blown away this isn't Flying Gem. But, yeah, he's just going to start setting up curses. And, of course, I'm not unaware on my Claude. Because I'm Water Absorb because he's got a Rain team with no Rain today. Drill Peck does 51, which is ridiculous. I do get a Toxic, which at this point was a good play for me, but let me be frank, I did not play this game good. I watched this one back this morning and I was like, dude, what was I thinking half of the time? He's going to curse again. I'm just going to get up rocks, which, like, who gives a shit? I don't think I had a better play, but, like, ugh. And then, now all of a sudden, I don't know why I'm switching Knacklestack here. I should have just sacked Clodsire. Clodsire doesn't even do anything in this matchup. It's not good against any of these Pokemon. All of them hit it super effective with their stabs, except for Dragapult, and that shit is Dragapult. So I don't know why I'm preserving Claude at 61% too. Not even at 100, and I'm sending in Knacklestack against a +2 guy. At least let me get the fucking Toxic turn. I don't know what I was doing. And here's where stuff gets dicey. I'm like, I don't know what his next attacking move is. I know the Supercell Slam is like the only physical electric move it gets. I should have just gone hard Claude. I don't need Claude in here. Maybe going Knacklestack on, like, I feel like I'm flaming Sam right now, but I'm flaming myself. Sorry, Sam. Anyways, I should have first sacked the Claude. Even if I went this and took 18% on Drill Peck and then I go back to Claude, that would have been a good play to scout for Supercell Slam, take more toxic damage off him, and not lose HP on my only Ursaluna switch-in. Not that this is even really an Ursaluna switch-in, but this is all I fucking got. My team did not have a good Ursaluna matchup, and this is all I got. And here I am letting it take damage versus Zapdos when I have Clodsire still alive. And I'm going to take the Supercell Slam, take 49%. Why am I clicking Sulk here? I should have clicked, if I want to scout, I should have clicked Recover. There's a lot of things I should have done here. Clodsire, Recover, not Sulk here. This thing's already dead to Toxic in like 2 turns. And it's low on speed too. Like, I did not need to Sulk here. Awful play by me. Straight up awful. Now at this point, I think this one is fair. This is a 50-50 between going Claude and going Knacklestack. But the thing about this 50-50 is that Knacklestack is really important to me. Claude is not. So what should I do? Well, in my mindset, I'm going, Knackle's really important to me, so I want to heal. And I want to hope that he's going to overpredict and he's going to click Drill Peck, right? In his mind, he's going, this is the correct mindset if you're Wacka. Knacklestack is the only thing that is like walling my team. Clodsire does not matter. This thing is basically dead, especially at -2 speed. I should just Supercell Slam and kill this. Or if he switches, then I'm dead and who cares, right? I've already done what I need to do. But the risk reward is so much better for Wacka here if I for clicking Supercell Slam. For me, obviously it's great if he clicks Drill Peck, but he's not going to click Drill Peck, and I should have thought of that. So whatever. He slams, I lose Knacklestack turn 6, and then at this point I have lost. Straight up at this point I lost. But Wacka take some other measures, and I'm also still losing to this thing too. I'm Mega Scissor, of course. Okay, another bad play by me. Why am I clicking Brick Break versus the Terra? Obviously, he's going to Terastallize. I feel like Fighting Move is extremely common coverage on Scissor, especially versus a goddamn Ursaluna. And Brick Break versus Veil? Wacka knew this. Wacka knew this. I don't know, man. I don't know why I'm clicking Brick Break. I should have clicked U-Turn here 100 times in a row. He's going to Rapid Spin, he's going to Speed Boost, and all of a sudden I'm going, oh shit, wait, if this thing's fast, I'm kind of cooked. Now he's Swords Dancing, and I'm like, oh, I'm really cooked. Now he's going to U-turn. I'm going to U-turn. I forget who he is. I'm not him, though. Definitely not in this game. Now I have to send in Roaring Moon because this thing is fast and it OHKOs most all of my team. The only thing that might live a hit is like Scissor and Scissor, right? So I have to send in Roaring Moon. This is my only play because everything else dies, right? If he has Ice Shard, there's a roll I live Adamant +2, but if he has Ice Shard, I'm basically dead on Roaring Moon and I lose. If he's not Ice Shard, then I just kill him. He's not Ice Shard. I think Wacka was like, that was a bold prediction of you not to assume Ice Shard. Bruh, my brother was not a prediction. My brother was not a prediction. It was a prayer. It was a prayer. So, we do get a kill. And unfortunately, that's going to be our last one. But spoiler. He's going to bring in this thing. Set up Veil, which sucks. At this point, I typically play pretty bad my first 8 turns. And then I usually turn it up. And I will say I did, get into the spirit here. And I click Stone Edge. Great play by me, I think, with my options considered. And I think Wacka makes the right play too here, just clicking Veil, because he is 1 at this point with Veil. As soon as he clicks Veil, it gets into Ursula and I lose. Wacka's not sacking this here. I don't know why I would click Stone Edge a second time. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? I should have at least clicked Knockoff. If I clicked Knockoff and he lost his Guts Orb, honestly, I think that was a bad play by Wacka. Normal Jaden, normal good playing Jaden would have clicked Knock here because he knows going to Luna means I lose, and who cares what this thing is doing, what the Ninetales is doing. If I lose Moon, I'm already in such a shitty position here. If I at least knocked this off, I would have had a chance. I don't. I click Stone Edge again, because why the fuck would he sack Ninetales there? He should have. Wacka probably should have sacked Ninetales in hindsight, but in a meta level way where it was not the obvious play, and therefore I shouldn't have Stone Edged. But it was safer for him to sack it, because, okay, work with me here. If he sacks it, he has one that he just, he brings in this next turn. And I guess he gets knocked, so maybe. I guess if he expected me to okay, work with me. Taking back a couple steps, I'm thinking. If he expected me to Stone Edge and try and kill, which was the correct prediction, then this was a good play. I think this was a good play regardless. I really should have knocked off, though. Oh my god. Stone Edge was such a shitty play. Oh well. I'm going to knock again. Doesn't matter. Obviously, he's already burnt. If anything, I'm doing him a favor. He heals to full, and then I'm looking at my team and I'm going, oh, cool. Nice switch-ins. He doesn't even need the Trailblaze, which is pathetic. I knew he'd have Fire Punch because he's not in rain. Kills Scissor. And I had a cool Meloetta set. Doesn't matter. I don't know why I clicked Relic Song this turn. I didn't even bring an actual Terra type. This is the second time I've done this with Meloetta because I'm just so obsessed with Terra and Knackle Stack. And I lose to the worst Pokemon of all time, Ursaluna. Next season it's getting banned. And this is the second time in a row Wacka's beaten me. Great job by Wacka, though. Happy for him for winning. I was pretty salty after this loss, but honest to God, I think it was just because I was salty after an awful forfeit win-loss versus John Paul the night before. Really threw me off. So, shitty game by me. Honestly, worst game I've played in a fat minute. So, no, Wacka made really good plays. He brought cool sets. This Zapdos is probably winning an award. I haven't done that yet, so we'll figure that out. But, yeah, he still had all this stuff in the back to beat me. There was no way I was winning this one. We got 2 more games. McGriddleso versus Steven. Yeah. I guess I can highlight. We got Terra Ampharos. We got Chiampao, Terra Delphox. Is this Mega Ampharos? No, I think it's Terra. I think it's Terra Ghost even, from what I remember. Delphox, which I think is also Terra. Normal Scissor, Glimora, Dio Speed. Versus Aloe, Great Tusk, Slowking, Terra Tinkaton, Meowscarada, Charizard Y Mega. What do we got? Glimora versus Meow. I feel like I've done this exact lead before when I had Meow. Yeah, you don't really want to U-turn. You don't really want to knock. Not a lot of things you can do, so Steven's just going to get out of there, go hard Tinkaton. He's got Air Balloon, which is cool. Stealth Rock's just going to get Hazards up. I think that's very good. I mean, yeah, your removal is just Tusk and, I mean, Charizard, but you want the Rocks up against the Charizard team 100% of the time. He's going to knock off here. That's very good for Steven. Now he has to go Hard Scissor again, which I honestly don't know if you need to do. I guess it depends on the Tinkaton Terra type. But this is still a good matchup, I think, for McGriddle. You just click U-turn here, right? Oh, knockoff. I do like a knockoff. You got Flamethrower, though? There's the Flamethrower. Oh, he's got Aqua Berry. Okay. I love everything McGriddle's doing right here. Tinkaton's going to come in. U-turn, U-turn, U-turn. Yep. Going to pop the balloon. Now you can send in either Glim or this. Flamethrower doesn't kill. That's kind of rough. I wonder if the more Earth Power kills. I guess it depends on all your sets, and he might not even have Earth Power. It doesn't look too crazy into the rest of the team. I mean, looks good into Slowking as well, but who knows? Knockoff here. You do live the knockoff, and Flamethrower is going to knock it out. The thing about, you know, frail Pokemon, I don't know how frail Delphox is, but being on 4% is not that different from being on 40%. You have to play a little more aggressive, but brings this in. This is about the freest U-turn of all time, except for Glimora, but I mean, meh. Yeah, there's the U-turn. That's so much. I forget that normal Scissor is kind of weak, because I'm just kind of used to Mega Scissor at this point. Sorry, me need to drink water. Tusk versus Scissor, not a great Scissor matchup, to be frank with you. Earthquake, gonna knock it out. I don't think losing Scissor is that big of a deal. I probably would have tried to preserve it. I understand that you needed to use it versus some of this stuff, but I probably would have tried to preserve it because it is a solid Meow answer. I mean, it's even good into Tusk. Not there, obviously. Delphox is going to come back in, and he's going to double the Chi and Pow, which I actually like, but not into Aloe. What was he hoping for? He was hoping for... what? Glowking? I don't know if Glowking's coming in. Oh, he's hoping for Meowscarada. Duh. Yeah, he was hoping to catch Meowscarada on the Switch. That's for sure it. And he's going to catch Aloe, which is not what you want if you're Chi and Pow. He's just going to Wish, which I think this is still good positioning for McGriddle. He's going to get up to SD. He's got Play Rough, though, which is a little unfortunate for you. How much is Dark Move doing here? I don't know if it's doing 50, to be frank with you. Oh, it's doing 61. Oh! Rocky Helmet's unfortunate. Play Rough, 43. He's going to knock out the Aloe. He's going to die to Rocky Helmet just barely. He was at 16 exactly. That's unfortunate. This is going to come out. It's going to force Meow out. I mean, I would have probably just U-turned at that point. I guess you still have to be a little worried about Glib, but I mean, doesn't this want to come in on this? I don't know. Oh, it was Terra Ghost. Oh, he's going to catch him on the Volt Switch, so that's what Steven was doing. And he's going to Earthquake. He's going to eat that with his Terra. And D-Gleam is going to do a lot. I don't know. I think McGriddle's in still an okay position depending on the Dio speed set. Eldon has to switch out to the Brain. And he catches him on the Terra Blast Ghost instead of the D-Gleam. I wonder if it was... yeah, this thing's at 18. It was dying anyways. But going to catch him on that. And sucks to lose Burrow like that, but you bring in Meow here and you get to click Dark Move for free. Yep, knockoff it is. And the switch-ins are not looking great. Flower Trick, yeah. It's gonna eat that D-Gleam. I didn't know this thing gets Dazzling Gleam. That's crazy. Does it even have eyes? Are those its eyes? I don't ever know what this Pokemon is. I don't know if I like it or hate it. Oh, I really have to sneeze and I'm not. Anyways, he's going to knock again. He's going to knock again. He's going to die to Sludge Bomb here. Down to his last two. You bring in Great Tusk here. You Earthquake. You knock this out. I'm sure Dio Speed comes out here and it clicks a move. Ice Beam. This is still a pretty winning position for McGriddle, especially after the rocks. I mean, does Psychic kill this? Psychic move? Not that Speed often even runs Psychic moves, but like if you have Psycho Boost, I wonder if that kills right here. And he's running E-Speed. That's your highest damage move? That's unfortunate. And Roost A is crazy. B is cool. And C wins you the game here. And he tries to read him on Stomping Tantrum, which is cool. You definitely don't do that the turn before you know how his Roost, because I feel like Roost is uncommon. Weather Ball is going to nuke this, right? Does it live one? No, it doesn't. You bring in this, and I'm sure this might... No, it gets nuked too. Yeah, Stomping Tantrum's interesting. I mean, I guess for Tinkaton plus Glow King is your thought process there. I don't know what the rest of the team looks like, obviously. But not having Psychic move is going to bite you. I bet Psycho Boost kills at 50. So, Steven definitely steals this one. I mean, Steven steals this one via prep. I think McGriddle probably played better most of this game, to be frank with you. But Steven really out-prepped him. I mean, having the Roost, Weather Ball, Charizard, and having play rough here and, you know, making the plays. But, yeah, and just this Speed set wasn't good for this exact 6. So, did beat you in that prep regard. On to our last game. I feel like I am on the verge of death. We got our second Ryan appearance of the video, going up against Wisdom. I haven't watched this game at all, so let's just watch it together. We got Blastoise, we got Corsola G, we got Latios, we got Ambipom Terra, we got Masquerain Terra, we got Scrafty Terra, versus Stakateka Terra, Rotomo, Weezing G, Hoopon Down, Tauros Paldea Blaze, the best guy, and Iron Bundle Shevsky. Let's see what we got. Okay, lead Masquerain into Hoopa is not good here. And the fact he's already clicking Ice Punch, I think, is wild. There's no way that's killing through into him. I don't know. Unless he's like Focus Sash or something, I think you're just getting nuked. I think Quiver Dance, good play by Ryan. I mean, I'm sure he was expecting a switch. Your Masquerain answers are kind of not there. I don't know if you have AV on someone. Maybe it's this, but we'll see. If he has Bug Move, you're cooked though. Air Slash gets the flinch. Brutal. Hurricane gets the Confuse. Oh my god. Hits the Hurricane and the Confuse. Air Slash. Flinch. Jesus Christ. Terra Ground. Oh my. Oh, that's foul. That's foul. Hurricane hits another one. Okay, Ryan. Okay, Ryan. Bundle comes in. Dies to Terra Blast. Jesus Christ. I haven't seen this game. I didn't realize this popped off like this. I'm gonna have to go back a few steps. Just what's the thought process with Bundle though? Like Bundle Spadef is cheeks. Like I think it's pretty obvious it dies to Hurricane. Maybe it's just like your only thing that's. No, you got Modem. I feel like you go Modem first, or like every time. I'm not sure why you sack Bundle at that point. Hex is. That's rough. That's your most no Leaf Storm on this set, unfortunately. And if he gets a flinch here, he doesn't. He lives just barely. Unfortunate. Doesn't ever get those flinches though, so Masquerain does go down, but holy shit, Masquerain. And then Ambipom comes up. Obviously threatens this out. I don't know if Ambipom's who I would have. I don't know. What does it do? U-turn. Okay. Good play by Ryan. Brings in Latios, which does it. Oh, it's physical Latios, so it's fucking Earthquake. And this is neutralizing gas. Play rough. Lives. Weakness policy. Oh my. I'm kind of dying right now. Jesus Christ. Jafin is a little sick, but yeah, run me this back. DD, he knows he's taking the weakness policy. I can't believe that did 95. I don't know why. I don't know why that did so much. But he lives it. I wonder if that was a roll. That would have changed things a little bit. Actually, quite a bit, because most of the rest of his team is kind of physical. I don't know what the Blastoise is, but it's a little hard to break these 3 at that point. At least 2, really. Ryan's still in a winning position no matter what here, but this definitely cleans. Zen Headbutt hits, doesn't miss. We love some weakness policy bullshit. Zen Headbutt's going to kill, and it's going to clean. Dang, Latios. Dang. Okay, in the crit, just for good measure. Little BM. But Ryan definitely hacked the fuck out of him. This is like the second time Ryan's got hacked bullshit. It's only week 3. Jesus Christ, dude. What are we doing? Didn't even get 3 of his mons to pop on the field, but between Masquerade and Latios, they both popped off. They both are in award contention for sure for me. But good win to Ryan. He stays undefeated in however many games I watched of his this week. And after 8 games, I probably didn't give these last 3 games the due diligence they deserved, and I'm sorry. But I'm a little fried. I'm not going to lie, but I'm going to try and finish this one out. My fault, guys. All right. Took a break, took a breather, drank some water. We're back for the weekly recap just of the season overview, just seeing where everyone's at and what we're looking at. After this week, we've got Chalk on top at +12, Steven at +8, and Ryan tied with him at +8. They're our last undefeated people after I took an unfortunate loss. Our people picking up their first wins would be Abastra, James, and Sam, all picking up their first wins in week 3. Love to see it. And yeah, we're just going to keep moving. Like how the standings are cracking out. We got fucking everyone in 1 and 2, man. What is this, over half the league? That's crazy. But, you know, hopefully that leads to some fun playoff races. I mean, we're almost already halfway through the season, so hope everyone's locked in, and we'll keep going. Thanks, everyone, for playing their games. I think we've only had 1 forfeit so far, which through 3 weeks, honestly, pretty impressive, and I'm happy to have it. And that person bounced back the next week, and they won, so we're looking good. And then looking at our kill leaders, we got Munchlax on top, tied with my Clodsire still. I think, did Claude get a kill this game, or was it last game? I think it was this game. Claude got a kill. So Claude is tied with Munchlax, but Munchlax, of course, got the forfeit, and it picked up 6 kills. Kind of wacky, but it's also kind of still, you know, like the Munchlax is our kill leader at the moment, even if it was through a little bit of BS. But, yeah, we got Munchlax up here. Wacka's Ursaluna evidently also makes it up here. Wacka didn't bring Overquill, but it's here. So Ursaluna makes a debut here in the top 3. Chi and Pow is up to 5. Like Corv didn't pick up a kill, hasn't done too much since the beginning of the season. Blaziken picked up 2 kills this week for sure. Ambipom is in our top 10. That's kind of nuts. Latios picked up 3 kills this week, gets up to 11. The cursed fucking Zapdos. Cursed Zapdos is really what it was. It's going to jump up here. Nothing else too crazy. I like seeing Lycanroc kind of debut up here. Treads had its first appearance, 1 game played. It popped up here. Looking at our pick'ems real quick. Sam flopped. We got a couple people with 5. Yeah, I don't really remember the recap. I don't have it pulled up either, so we're gonna miss out on this week. So unfortunate. I think every single person picked Wacka except for me versus Wacka. I do remember that, including Wacka. He also picked me. So guys, have a little less faith in me, please. But I am on top of pick'ems, so need you guys to step it up a little in week 4. Lastly, and most definitely not least, we've got our week 3 awards coming in. Much deliberation. We spread out the awards as much as we could. And our first award, low tier of the week, is going to go to James's Munchlax. I didn't really want to give this thing too much credit, because yes, it was the thing walling and the thing spreading toxic. But it didn't technically pick up 6 kills. I mean, we gave it 6 kills, but it's here. What are you going to do? Had to give it something, and it was the lowest tier Mon that came besides maybe Ryan's Masquerade, which also did good and was definitely a contender here, but this got twice as many kills. So what can you say? Next, we do have the Terror of the Week is going to be Ryan's Masquerade. This is kind of just I wanted to spread out the awards a little. And Masquerade was a Terra, and it used Terra Blast, and it one-hit KO'd a couple things with it. So that's a dub in my book. Next, we got the Heat of the Week. Begrudgingly, it's against me. Wacka brought Curse Zapdos. I mean, it was really cool. And it got... Did it get 2 kills? I think it might have got 2 kills. Definitely killed my Knackle stack. That might have been it, though. Yeah, because Ursaluna got 5 kills. Oh, my God. But it was a really cool set, and it worked. And that's all you need to win this award. And he won. So that also factors in. Same goes with both these last awards. Winning factors in, of course. And all 3 of these awardsmen have won. And even more begrudgingly, I got to give the Pokemon of the Week to Ursaluna itself. I mean, 5 kills. I even considered the other Ursaluna got 3 kills. Shout out to Abastia for that. I considered the Munchlax again. I considered the Latios. But, I mean, it's got to be this. And I know it's against me, so I didn't really want to give it to this. And a little bit of a pain in my ass, and I hate this Pokemon. Stupid little green eyes. But 5 kills, walked through me in our matchup, set up Veil, didn't even Trailblaze, just pounded through like the absolute tank it is, and Ursaluna picks it up, and that is our awards. Oh, I lied. Game of the Week, Steven versus McGriddle. Definitely, okay, when I was choosing Game of the Week, this was the obvious one, because most of the games this week, low-key, were really not that fun. It was either unlucky by one person, or bad playing by person, like me versus Wacka. I play bad. You know, there was a couple of games like that. There was a couple of lucky games. This was the only one that was even close in differential. I think next closest was 3-0, and this game was fun. I mean, it really came down to Steven having Roost there at the end on the Megazard. And those are the awards. We'll catch you guys for week 4. Hopefully a little bit more on time with the thing next week. Thanks for being patient with me. Thanks for playing your games. And I love all you little gremlins. Thanks for watching the vids. You know, the whole deal, the whole schmeal. Bye-bye.